2067 Managing the Demographic Change Housing by Yusra Husseini. Although it might seem that people live all across Canada, more than 80% of Canadians live in metropolitan areas. Currently, Canada has a population growth rate of 1.2%. By the time it is 2067, the population will be about 46,198,978. Most of these people are immigrants. Immigrants tend to settle in urban areas for many different reasons, such as job opportunities, diversity, availability of services such as education. These people need all basic survival needs such as food, shelter, and clothing. One of the biggest challenges will be housing. Even now, it's hard to find a home in a city like Toronto. Metropolitan areas such as Toronto will have a hard time accommodating all those people because of the sheer number of people that need shelter. This will affect everyone because housing prices will go up and it will be harder to find a house. More people will be on the waiting list for affordable housing. Before this population boost, Toronto and all surrounding areas such as the GTA were spread out. Huge houses were built on these plots of land. Now that there are many people living there, there is not enough space to expand because of the Greenbelt and other limitations. Some of the possible outcomes of this situation can be that all of these people will have a place to call home. Other possible outcomes are that some people might have homes and others will be homeless, not because they can't afford a home, but because there aren't any available. Some people will not have a home because of both. If we don't change anything for the future, then many people will be homeless. Obviously, the most desirable outcome is that everyone who lives in Canada will have a place to live, so that the population of the future of Canada can be sustainable. If everyone has a place to live, then it will be much easier to provide goods and services to them. It will make everyone's life better if they had a home regardless of who they are. There are many ways that we can achieve this. First, instead of building houses, we can build apartments and condos in metropolitan areas, accommodating more people. Of course, that will affect the increase of population in major cities. If we want to take stress off of these major cities that are the homes to millions of people, we can start building out of their comfort zone. We can start building north. Many people tend to settle in the southern part of Canada for many reasons, and that leaves the more northern part of Canada nearly unpopulated. If we build there, we can make it more attractive to live up north. Although a larger home is more desirable, we can start building smaller houses to satisfy people. Finally, the Canadian government can start funding small towns across Canada so they can accommodate and provide goods and services for more people. We can work towards our goal of providing a home to everyone that will live in Canada in the next 50 years by working slowly on the projects I mentioned before. Our current progress is good in terms of actually building the houses. I would say that we are doing a good job, but we just have to try harder to achieve our goals. Thank you for listening to my presentation about managing the demographic change and how we can provide a home to all the people that will live in Canada in the future. I hope you learned something. Once again, thank you.
Created using Powtoon.